Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Q&A Thursday. Rachel Harrison-Sund here, answering your low-content publishing questions. So first question today is from Edwin. Edwin is wondering if I recommend KDP automation uploading software. He says he's been seeing them promoted lately, and is it okay with their terms of service? So this is something that is a hard no for me. If you have so many books to upload that you need software to do it for you, I would say your strategy is definitely more on volume rather than quality. You really want to be creating quality books that customers want. So I think this is kind of a short-sighted strategy, not really a long-term strategy. And Amazon knows when you're doing something like that, it doesn't look natural, and you could end up getting your account flagged, which you really don't want to do. So this could be looked at as trying to game the system, which Amazon does call out in their terms. So you really don't want to risk an account shutdown. So I would definitely steer clear of those automation softwares. Okay, next question is from Catherine. Catherine says, on the KDP tutorial Jumpstart topic 12, it mentions selecting territories where you have distribution rights. So do we need to purchase distribution rights, or do the distribution rights come along with being the author? How do they work? So, Catherine, you don't need to purchase distribution rights. If your book contains original content and you've never published it before, you most likely have worldwide rights. So the only thing to watch out for could be image licenses. If the image license calls out any regions where they can't be used for some reason, that might be something to look out for, but this is really unlikely. Like I've never actually seen this myself. So I think, if it is original content that you haven't published anywhere else, then you can go ahead and select all the territories. That shouldn't be an issue for you. And no, you don't have to purchase those rights. Hey, Darren. Okay, next question is from Melinda. She says, is it possible to publish paperbacks for Amazon Australia? I only see the option for ebooks, but I've seen people talk about KDP low content books selling in Australia, so I'm confused. Am I missing something? So Melinda, I couldn't find a definitive answer to this, but I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so is because I looked into my payment reports. I didn't see any payments coming from the Australian store. I've also tried searching for my books on the Australian website, and I didn't see them as being available. So, if you've seen other people talking about their books selling in the Australian store, I would kind of ask them what's up or how that's possible. But, the best thing to do if you're stuck on something like this is to just Amazon KDP directly and ask them. Unfortunately, you can't always get the answer you're looking for from them, but they would be the ones to ask. But in short, I really don't think that you can sell your books, your paperback books anyways, on the Australian store at this point. Okay, so Carrie asks, I see some books on Amazon are marked copyrighted material. Did KDP add this, or was it added as text when they created the cover/interior pages? So KDP, as far as I know, adds this to all of your published books. You definitely do not need to add this yourself. Your book is protected automatically by copyright law just by means of you creating it and having it out there published. So, if you want to add something in the interior cover, I always like to do that. I just put the little copyright symbol and the year it was published, and then the logo or the name of my brand. You can do that on the interior. But as far as on the listing page itself, that's not something that you have to add. And the final question, also from Carrie, if I don't have the paid version of Adobe, how can I add two PDFs together since Canva will only spit out 100 pages at a time? So yes, Carrie, you're right. If you're using Canva to create interiors, it can only handle up to 100 pages at a time, unfortunately. I think this will probably change down the line as people start using it more and more, but it's just a limitation with Canva right now. So if you're creating a file that has over 100 pages, you'll actually have to create two separate files. And then you'll export both of those as two separate PDFs. And if you don't have Adobe, that's totally fine. There are free tools out there. One of them is called pdfmerge.com, and I'll leave a link to that in the description. But basically, you can go to a website like that pdfmerge.com, and you can upload both of those PDFs, and it will merge it into one document for you totally for free. So that is a great option for you if you don't have Adobe. All right, that is all I've got time for today, but if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will answer them next time. Thank you for watching, guys.